What's going on, guys? It's Cole. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, leave some comments down below, and just leave some support for the channel. We appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoy the video for today. Okay, guys, so some of you may know I'm about to go off to college, or if you're from overseas, you might call it university. I don't know where you guys are from. College, university, tomato, tomato. Alright, guys, so needless to say, at least here in America, we have a bit of a student loan crisis, and it's very nerve-wracking to me, and I'm sure it is to a lot of you out there, the amount of money you can spend on a college degree. Alright, none of us want to become just some person in the system that spent all this money educating yourself, and then maybe you struggle to get a job, and then you have a bunch of student loans that are accruing interest and building up that you are struggling to pay back. So today in this video, I'm going to give y'all my tips on how to go about college where you don't have to pay so much, or even potentially could pay for all of it. Okay, I'm going to give you a few ways you can help pay down your college tuition and avoid student loans. I'm going to save my best for last, so if you want to hear that, stay till the end of the video. All of these are going to be ways to help, and I really think this last thing is going to be just beyond the most helpful out of everything you could do to help you knock down your student loans. Okay, guys, so first of all, let's talk about the different types of colleges. You have, your big state colleges and then your local community colleges, alright? I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard this before, but if you go to community college for your first 2 years to get your basics out of the way, you're going to save a lot of money than if you go to a big state university to get your full 4-year degree. So, you can go to community college for 2 years, get your basics, then go to this state university for a full 4 years, or not go for 4 years, but go to this full 4-year university and get your 4-year degree, and that way you only have to pay these big state-bound tuition fees for 2 years instead of 4. So community college can really save you a lot of money. Something else that I think is important to think about is in-state and out-of-state tuition. If you go out-of-state for college, you're going to pay a lot more money for tuition than if you were to go in-state. A lot of people don't realize that. Okay, guys? I know a lot of people that want to go out-of-state for tuition, and they don't realize that people that go out-of-state for tuition pay a lot more money than people that live in that state. I encourage you, pick a college you like. I don't know. For a big college everyone seems to like in my area, because I'm from Texas, is A&M. Go look at the difference between a student that lives in Texas going to A&M and someone that comes from out of state. The person out of state is going to pay so much more money to go to A&M. It's ridiculous. So that's something else to think about. Community college and in-state and out-of-state tuition. Obviously, we want to pay the least amount that we can for college. So you would ideally like to go to community college for 2 years and then switch to a full 4-year university that's not crazy expensive. Now, some of y'all are going to sit there and think, well, if I go to a huge college or a really known college or a prestigious school, I might do better in life. And to a point, that's true. However, there's a lot of studies that show that the thing that's going to get you successful in life is not where you went to school. It's actually the kind of person you are and the drive and the work ethic you have. And I'll give you an example. So say I just went to local community college for 2 years, then I went to a full 4-year university. I'm not sure. Here we have like Tarleton or UNT or somewhere like that isn't quite as good as, say, A&M or Rice or one of those huge schools like that. Those are just the colleges in my area, but there's studies that show that those aren't going to be the factors that make you successful or not successful in this world. So let's just say I go to community college and then Tarleton, and I get my full 4-year degree, and then someone else in my area goes to A&M for 4 years, and they spend several times the amount of money I spent on a degree. Now, they might be able to get their foot in the door just a little bit easier, but let's say 3 to 5 years down the road, after we've both been working in the same field for 3 to 5 years, it's not going to be really that big a deal where we went to school. Companies aren't going to look at, oh, he went here for school or he went here. They're going to look at our track records and see how well if we've been performing at our jobs. Secondly, guys, I encourage everyone to look for scholarships or grant money. Should go out and fill out your FAFSA, which is an online thing. You can just go look it up. It's a government grant for tuition money that you do not have to pay back. It's basically free money from the government. I encourage everyone to go look into it. You can look into kind of obscure scholarships. Just for example, if you are an African American female athlete that's going to college, look up scholarships for that. It's kind of an obscure thing, and you'll find tons of scholarships in your area. Like, say you're Asian, then maybe look up some Asian scholarships, or there are scholarships for female, there are scholarships for people with certain interests. If you go to church, I think it's a good idea if you look into your church and see what kind of scholarships they offer. Churches always offer scholarships, and I'm not saying you're going to get a ton, but every little bit helps. They give you $100, $200 here or there. It can really work out. If you want to, you can apply for 1,000 different scholarships. I'm not joking, guys. There's just tons out there. I just encourage you to Google them. That can really help pay for college. Now, lastly, guys, this is the number one thing that I think could help you pay for college. This might sound basic, but a lot of people really don't do it nowadays. Work while you're in college, guys. And not just work anywhere, but find a company that will help pay for your college. And a lot of them that I've looked into is just FedEx and UPS. Those are two that I've been really considering, but just use FedEx for example. They will pay a part of my college tuition if I work for them part-time while I'm in college. And not only that, they can give me a source of income while I'm in college to help pay for more tuitions or books or gas or food or living expenses, whatever it is that I need while I'm in college. And it can just really be a big game changer for knocking down your tuitions and getting some more money in your pocket to help pay for stuff. And not only that, companies like UPS and FedEx, they like to hire within. So, let's say you start out low, and before you have your degree, once you have your degree, you probably can get a promotion and get a good paying job with good benefits right out of college. And that's a huge factor because there's a lot of people that don't get these good jobs right away, and then after college they're struggling to find a job, and then they just end up having to work somewhere just to start paying down their student loans. So guys, I highly encourage you to look into that. I think all of these are going to be helpful, but I think that last one is going to be the biggest and most helpful reason that people can knock down their student loans and not become just another number or another member of the student loan crisis in this country. Okay, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button. Leave comments and likes down below if you enjoyed. Thank you, and have a blessed day.